and we're just going to go ahead and get into it then. So basically, I
Okay.
want this to be just like a conversation between you and me, very casual. I'm going to basically ask you a bunch of questions,
Okay.
and then we'll get into your favorite movies and how they might relate to your life, and how I might be able to help you.
All right. Well, I'm up for it.
Does that sound pretty good to you?
Sounds good.
So before we start, I actually have a DVD collection, and the four movies that you wrote down,
Mm-hmm.
I actually own two of them. Can you,
I have them all right here.
you have them? Oh yes.
Yeah.
So you're an avid. Are you an avid DVD collector as well, or?
I am. I have a ton of DVDs, like so many.
So guess which two of the four do you think that I own?
You own Boondock Saints and Wanted.
Ooh, you got
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
1 out of 2, right? Can you,
Okay, then the other one is definitely a Big Fish. Yeah.
There's the beauty right there. I was actually watching the first 10 minutes before we got on the call, so it's just so great.
It is. It's so beautiful. I watched it last night again.
Watch it? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I was gonna watch it, but I didn't have time. I'm so glad you did.
Yeah.
To get you
It's
sort of in
beautiful.
the mood for this session. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions. We're gonna start with like short form questions,
Mhm.
and we're gonna go into me asking you some of your favorite things,
Okay.
and we're gonna go into a little bit deeper of like long form questions. And if any of them are like personal, please just say pass.
Okay.
And we can go on to the next one. Once again, this is very casual. This is how I get to know you a little bit more. This is how I probably get to know your movies a little bit more and how they relate to you. And so if something is like not going there or whatever, they pass.
Okay.
We'll go on to the next
I'm
one, right?
pretty much an open book, so.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So your age and birth year.
25, born in 96.
96, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Hair color?
Brown.
Brown, same as me.
Yeah.
Eye color?
Blue.
Very cool. Those are great eyes you have there.
Thank you. I've had them my whole life.
How do you identify your sex?
Female.
Female. Your height?
5'4".
5'4". Okay. Parents. Do you have parents?
Yeah. I have my mom and my stepdad.
Mom and stepdad. Okay. Excellent. Any siblings?
I technically have 8, but they're all half in step.
All half and step. That's amazing. What a big family.
Yeah. The big blended family, and they live all over the place.
Do they really? Are you in touch with a lot of them, or?
I'm in touch with most of them, yes.
Wow.
Some of them I used to be in touch with more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Pets.
Yes, I have had the same weenie dog since I was 13.
That's awesome. Is it a girl or a boy?
She's a girl. Her name is Honey Mustard Eloise. I just call her Weenie.
Honey Mustard Eloise?
Eloise, yeah. Like Eloise at the plaza.
Wow. That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah. She's my best friend.
Cool. I had two half wiener dog, half dachshund growing up. So
Aww.
yeah, they were kind of twins, so that was fun. What would you say your sexual orientation is?
Straight.
Straight. Do you drink?
Occasionally, but not so much anymore.
Okay.
Like wine every now and then. I'm Italian, so.
Okay. Yeah, you actually answered one of my other questions. Italian.
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you mostly Italian?
Italian, French.
Wow.
I think a little bit Lebanese.
Okay.
And what was the other one? French, Danish.
Danish. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, excellent. Do you smoke?
No.
Okay. Hometown.
Well, I was born in Show Low, Arizona, but I'm
Really?
an Army brat, so I've lived all over the world.
What was the town in Arizona again?
Solo.
Solo. Okay.
Show Low, like
Excellent.
SHOW space LOW. Show Low.
Solo, cool. I have
It's
family out in Phoenix, so I go twice a year out to Phoenix.
oh, nice.
Yeah. Where is your current hometown? Where are you living now?
Right now, I live in Buckholz, Texas.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's the
amazing.
country. Yeah.
Awesome. I actually have some friends who just moved out there. It's very popular. Californians are starting to move out there.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
Okay. Do you have kids?
No,
Do you want kids?
maybe, but maybe like a long, 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 long time from now. Yeah,
Maybe. Would you
maybe.
consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
I think I'm both.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I love people, I like being around them, but after a while, I need to be alone.
I hear you. Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good answer. Do you have a small or large group of friends?
small.
Small. Okay.
Yeah, I only have a couple.
It's all good. It's good to keep it small.
Yeah.
Small and tight. Education.
I got my diploma at 16.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty smart. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
I think I'm going to school to be a naturopathic doctor, but I'm not too sure. I'm kind of confused in that area.
Okay. That sounds fun to me.
Yeah. Take a more natural approach, you know?
Okay. I love it. I would agree. Occupation. What do you do for a living?
Right now, I work at a health food grocery store, Natural Grocers. You ever heard of that?
I think so. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
So that's really fun.
Yeah, it is fun, actually.
You get to
It's
see
really,
stuff that people don't know about, huh?
yeah. It's a
uh,
really nice atmosphere.
sorry?
It's a really nice atmosphere.
Is it? That's good.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by healthy food and happy people.
Healthy people, I'm sure.
Healthy people too, yeah.
Yeah.
And I get to know people too, which is nice.
Yeah, so you probably know a good amount about a lot of that food in there, huh?
Yeah. Although I tried papaya today and I'm not a fan.
Papaya.
Yeah, it's different.
That's good to know. All right. And then one more before we go into your favorites. Would you consider yourself single or in a relationship?
I'm in a relationship, but I'm not like happy in it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I appreciate your honesty there.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go on to your favorites now. I just want to ask you a bunch of your favorite, like what your favorite things are, and we'll
Okay.
see. I guess we'll just see how if you got any ideas about what these could be from your favorites.
Okay.
Favorite color?
Favorite color?
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue. Same here, girl.
Yeah. That's
Your
color.
favorite book and/or author?
Favorite book, Alice in Wonderland.
Excellent.
That's amazing. And I'm working on the 5 People You Meet in Heaven.
Ooh, okay. Sweet. Is Lewis Carroll the author of Alice in Wonderland?
Yes.
Awesome.
And Mitch's album is 5 People You Meet in Heaven.
Okay, cool. Favorite place to be and/or travel?
The beach and Italy.
Okay. Are there beaches in Texas?
No, unless you consider the Gulf Coast the beach, which I don't.
So
I just kind of here, but I'm trying to make my way out of Texas, and it's not my place.
yeah, you're missing some beach time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you said Italy, right?
Huh?
You said Italy to travel?
Yes, that's my favorite place I've ever been.
Wow, incredible. How many times have you been there?
1 time.
Once, okay.
I know. It's so sad.
Favorite sport?
Um, I'm not really into sports too much.
That's a good answer too. No problem at all.
Oh, I like baseball as a sport, because I like baseball movies. I can appreciate it.
That's a cool way to think about it. Baseball movies, yeah. I was actually thinking about
Yep.
the other day, and I think baseball might be my favorite because of the movies too.
Right? There's so many good ones.
So many good ones. And we'll get into that. Favorite type of music?
Um, ooh, that's tough. Well, I like a lot of like 80s rock and stuff, like
Yeah.
indie.
Like
Uh,
Guitar?
yeah, I like Pat Benatar. She's cool.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah. Queen,
Okay.
Led Zeppelin, It's
Yeah.
hard because my playlist is so eclectic.
Is it?
It is.
That's great.
There's all kinds. I even have like classical music, and it's so
Very
much.
well-rounded. Very well rounded.
Yes, except for country. It's not my favorite.
Except for country. Out in Texas, people giving you weird looks when you
I
say
don't belong here.
doesn't belong in Texas. Okay.
No. Don't tell that to anybody in Texas, though, because they're obsessed with
Yes,
Texas.
they are. Yes, they
Mhm.
are. So then, what would you say your favorite music group or musician would be?
Oh. Oh, I have a favorite song, favorite artist.
Okay.
It's From Eden by Hoser.
Okay. From Eden by Hoser.
Mm-hmm. It speaks to my soul.
Does it? That's sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, music is it's right up there with movies. Not
it is.
they're almost on the same level, right?
Yeah, and what would movies be without music that just hits hard to your heart,
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, even watching trailers in the theater, I get so like, oh my God, it's so emotional.
Yeah, it's a big part. I think music is a big part of the emotional aspect of.
Definitely. Yeah.
Sweet. You having fun so far?
Yeah, this is very entertaining.
You think I've been asking you a bunch of questions?
I don't mind.
All right. Favorite animal?
Um, Aside from dogs and cats,
Okay.
giraffe.
Giraffe.
Yeah,
Excellent.
they're pretty cool. They don't have top shelf problems.
No, they get it all.
No, I like dinosaurs too, but
Is that because you have top shelf problems?
I do have top shelf problems. My life is looking for a step ladder.
Well, we need to get you a giraffe then, Peyton.
Yeah,
We
you
need
know
to.
where I can find one?
Yeah, I'm looking into it right now, actually. Okay.
Thank you. That's so kind.
All right. And now we're gonna go into a little bit of food, the food world. Favorite
Okay.
food?
Tortellini.
Tortellini.
Yeah,
There's your Italian right there.
I am. Italian food.
Okay, favorite. So to bounce off of that, favorite restaurant.
I don't know.
Okay, Italian.
An authentic Italian restaurant. Yeah.
Cool.
But I also like sushi too. So
Yeah. All right.
I don't know about restaurant though, because I don't really like the chains too much.
Yeah. Okay. You like the natural, authentic home ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Really good at picking them out too.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Favorite candy.
Favorite candy?
Uh-huh.
Willy Wonka. Anything Willy Wonka.
Anything Willy Wonka?
Anything by Willy Wonka. Yeah.
Wow. Have you been to CW Studios yet?
CW Studios?
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Have you been there yet?
No, I would love to though.
Have you been? Oh, it's the coolest place. And if you're a Willy Wonka fan, you're gonna absolutely love it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I know that whole "Who Wants a Beard" bit from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Sick. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
It is.
So then that would
Really
make
anything that Tim
your
Burton
favorite drink.
drugs.
Would that make your favorite drink fizzy lifting?
Yeah. Yes.
Any other favorite drinks?
Coffee
Coffee.
and water, and I like kombucha now,
Nice.
and wine, sparkling wine. Yeah,
Sparkling wine. Brilliant.
sparkling water. Anything that sparkles, really.
Anything that sparkles. That's right. Cool.
Yeah.
Favorite fruit?
Mango.
Are you sure it's not papaya?
I know. No, it's not papaya. I learned that today.
That's awesome. Mango is delicious. Okay. Favorite ice cream?
Coconut milk ice cream.
Coconut milk ice cream.
Yeah.
Sweet. Wow, you're coming together right now, Peyton. You're coming together
Yay.
nicely here. Favorite flower? Actually, let's go to favorite cookie first because that's the rest of my favorite.
Oh, white chocolate chip macadamia.
Well, nice.
It's the best cookie.
Yes, it's sick. Okay, so favorite flower? Do you have one?
Yeah, I mean, I have this. So I like sunflowers.
Okay, excellent.
And red tulips. I like red tulips ever since this book I read back in the day.
Okay. Nice. Those are awesome. That's a cool tattoo as well.
Oh, and daisies. Yeah.
All right. We got a few more favorites, and then we'll go on to the long form stuff. Favorite actor and actress?
Ewan McGregor.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. And Toni Collette. She's so underrated and so amazing.
Wow, Peyton.
I love her.
Incredible.
She's yeah.
You have a favorite Toni Collette movie?
Have you ever seen United States of Terror? Oh my god. Do I have what?
What movie?
What? Oh, if you ever seen United States of Terror, she's amazing in that show.
States of Terror. I missed that one. Is it recent?
Maybe a few years ago.
Okay.
But she plays a mom who has multiple personalities, but like her acting is phenomenal. The way she portrays all these characters. She's originally from Australia, but you'd never know it.
Yeah. She's so good. I love her in Sixth Sense.
Yeah, she's in a lot of things. People don't realize they know her until they see her face.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow. Great answer. Favorite movie genre?
Comedy.
Comedy.
And like adventure epics, like cinematic journeys.
Yes, I was noticing that you like a good journey.
I do.
Okay, favorite director. Do you have a favorite director?
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton, excellent.
Yeah. What is it? Is it Scorsese? He did Pulp Fiction. I also like Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction is Tarantino.
Tarantino. Gosh, I knew that too.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of the best.
I don't know. The way he does movies is different.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all aspire to be something like that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite celebrity or celebrity crush?
It's definitely Ewan McGregor and Gerard Butler.
Okay.
The most handsome.
Is it the accents? Because they both have pretty thick accents. Maybe that's it.
That doesn't hurt. Yeah, something about them. I love them my whole life.
Cool. That's great. Favorite curse word?
Probably the F word.
Right.
I don't really cuss that much.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't know why. I just had a bunch of thoughts in mind, and I'm like, what could I be asking? So, favorite time of day?
Early morning and late at night.
Early morning, late at night. Okay,
Yeah, like dawn and dusk.
sweet. From dusk till dawn. All right. Speaking of Tarantino. All right. Favorite thing about yourself?
Mm, I like that I'm quirky and I like my eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Quirky. Favorite thing about yourself?
Hmm?
Least favorite thing about yourself?
Huh. Sometimes I can care what people think, you know,
Okay.
but I try to get over that
Okay.
because I really don't care, but I don't know.
I
I
think
hate that I'm confused.
I think that's a human condition. So you're not alone there.
Yeah. I
Okay.
do have big dreams for my life, but
Yeah.
I feel kind of stuck, you
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into some of that.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. A couple more favorites. Favorite instrument?
Piano.
Yes, same girl.
Yes.
So I think so far we have favorite color and favorite instrument. That's what we share so far. Okay. Favorite weather and or season?
Winter.
Winter. Excellent. It's pretty cold in Texas, right? I'm sure it was pretty cold.
It's mostly incredibly hot.
Yeah, muggy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only like the heat for swimming because I love swimming in the beach, but
Okay.
I don't know. I love snow.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, last favorite. What was your favorite that I asked?
Favorite that you asked. Mm, I don't know.
Okay. No worries. Let's go. All right.
Okay.
So, what'd you think
I
about
like both.
what do you think about that section? That was a good time for you?
That was good. Yeah, I liked it.
Awesome.
I like when people ask me questions. I feel like I mostly ask others questions.
Well, we can do a Q&A if you want to at the end.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna get into some long form stuff. And how much time do you have, by the way, just to get a gauge?
Oh, I have all the time.
All the time in the world?
I'm off today.
Excellent. Me too.
Cool.
So let's just take our time then with these,
Okay.
and then we'll get into our favorite movies. And I'm gonna just put these up right here, just so we get into the vibe, you know. All right.
I love it.
Excellent.
I have them set out in front of me as well.
Yes, I love that we brought the DVDs to hang out. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So, how is your day going today? Is our first question.
Very well.
Very well today. Okay.
Yeah, I was honestly a little bit nervous to do this, but it's like all fallen away now.
Yeah,
I guess
that's what
because
I look for. I think I was a little bit too because this is my second one-on-one session ever.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So
I thought I mean, I was honored because you were like, let's go deeper. And I was like, oh, this has got to be good because I
yeah.
just proved trust you.
Well, yeah. I mean, so thank you for even leaping and doing this with me, because this is all brand new for me as well.
Oh, definitely. I mean, yeah, I'm all up for adventure, I guess.
Yes.
Trying new things.
Okay. If you could meet anyone living or dead, who would it be?
Hmm.
Is this another UN answer?
I don't know. I mean, they say not to meet your heroes. I probably wouldn't have any words to say. um,
Yeah, exactly.
man, that's tough. Living or dead. This is kind of deep, but I would want to meet my real dad. He died when I was a baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
How young?
I was 8 months old.
Wow.
Yeah.
So sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
We might get into that in a little bit. Let's see.
Okay, no worries.
So if you could go to a time in the past or the future, when would it be?
I think I want to check out the 50s.
Nice. A little sock hop?
Yeah, or like the 40s, you know, like I love the fashion. Everybody dressed up to even go to the grocery store, and everybody's walking around in tights and messy buns.
Yeah, everybody's wearing hooded sweatshirts now, I swear.
Yeah, like where's the suits and the dresses, and I miss that.
Yeah, and it's cool because movies are really the only time where you and I could experience that world. Huh?
Exactly.
And maybe the music.
And movies have always been there.
Yeah, always. They'll always be there too.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could have any job, what would it be?
Any job.
Any job, like
Any job in the whole wide world. I'm being 100% honest. I would want to be an actor slash singer slash maybe film producer, comedian, all the slashes.
Okay, so an entertainer of sorts.
Yes, an entertainer of sorts. Perfect.
I think we're gonna get along very well.
I think so too.
You and me. All right. What do you like to do in your free time?
I like to watch movies. I like to write and read and play with animals.
Yeah, good. I mean, those are like the best things to do ever.
Yeah.
So fantastic. Any hobbies?
Hobbies. Those are pretty much my hobbies. Oh, but I like to go like hiking and be outdoors.
Okay.
Swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said you sing? And you said you sing?
I do sing.
Sweet.
Yeah. What's weird is I'm nervous to sing in front of family and friends, but if it's a group of strangers or a crowd, I'm fine. I don't know why that is.
Well, it's probably because you don't have any shared, like with strangers. I was thinking about this going on is like we don't have a shared past. We don't have judgments about each other. You and I don't know anything about each other's life, so it's easier to, I don't know, work with.
At least you understand that.
Yeah, I mean,
most people don't. They're like, come on, like you know each other so well. Why not? Just sing. I can't.
Yeah, you're like, I've spent my whole life with you. That's why I can't. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm gonna write singing down as well. Okay, so passions, would you say sort of what we discussed already?
Yes.
Okay.
I love making people laugh and watching movies and yeah.
Love it.
My passion is life, adventure, people.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. So you said that you had some big dreams in mind earlier. You wish to share?
Well, it kind of all falls into it, you know, I want to entertain people, but I don't know if that's like the route I should take because I mean that's what I've always ever wanted, and all the other jobs in the whole wide world just don't sound very good to me. But I'm not trying to be one of those people that's trying to be realistic and get a real job. But also, also I don't want to like be in that culture of the media, you know. You know what I mean?
I know exactly.
It's not what what we think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just taking some notes. Don't mind me.
No, go ahead.
Do you have any enemies in your life?
No.
Great answer. Fears. What scares you the most?
Heights.
Heights.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to great heights on this call. I hope you don't get scared.
No, that's cool. Those kind of heights are all
Those are good.
fantastic. Yeah.
Excellent. What would you say your greatest strength would be?
My greatest strength?
Yeah.
Hmm. My empathy and compassion for others. I can really understand people.
Cool.
I'm really self-aware too. I just have this understanding.
Really?
Yeah.
That's excellent. Maybe the best answer I could have heard right there. All right.
That's good.
Greatest weaknesses.
Greatest weaknesses.
You said earlier. Yeah, this sort of goes along with maybe the favorite thing about yourself and the least favorite thing. I don't know if those are at all
Yeah,
related.
those kind of go hand in hand. I want to be I want to entertain people and be seen, but like I only have like 3 TikTok videos for a reason, and I just haven't put myself out there. I haven't like sang in front of my family, and I think that's kind of a weakness right there. Like, I mean, I'm not tone deaf. I know that I'm good. Like, what's holding me back?
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll get there.
we'll see.
It's what I try to aim to do on these things.
Cool.
What gets you excited?
Hmm. The future.
Cool.
I know it's a good, bright one.
Anything about it specifically, or just generally the future?
Well, not to be anxious for the future, but I know that great things await me.
Yes, they do, Peyton. They sure do. Um, Sweet. You having fun?
Yeah.
We have a few more left, and then we can just talk about anything that comes up. All right.
Okay.
Do you have regrets? Any regrets in life? And you don't have to go into it.
Maybe 1 or 2, but I don't want to dwell on it. 'Cause I think that everything happens for a reason.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a great perspective.
Yeah. I try to let that go.
Yeah, for sure. What do you find difficult in life?
Hmm. Everyday mundane things that everybody else thinks is okay. Like get up, go to work, come home, you know, get married, house on the hill, 2.5 kids. Like the normal everyday mundane life is just normal and awesome for everybody else, but I just can't wrap my head around it.
Very cool. I mean, I think that's a reason why maybe you've joined me today.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Because I'm in the business of not enjoying those things either, and not understanding what people do either. Okay. So my next question was: are there recurring issues in your life that, if resolved, make your life better? Other than the mundane tasks.
Well, yeah. Honestly, I keep ending up in the same sort of situations that I thought I've learned the lesson, and then I keep ending up back in it. Like I said, I'm in a relationship I'm not very happy in, but and I know that, and I knew that from the beginning, but I find myself stuck and not wanting to break their heart, even though that's what's best for me. Like it's a pattern that I keep repeating. Like they're in love with me and I'm not feeling it back, and I'm just struggling to break it off. It's happened a lot in my life. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I finally learned this lesson, but there's some complications I need to get through first to. Yeah. It's kind of complicated.
Would you say the pattern sort of replays in the sense that you start losing feelings, and then how does the pattern end?
What do you mean?
Like you say, you find yourself in the same situations, right?
Yeah.
sort of going through the same patterns. When does
Yeah.
the old situation end and then the new pattern begin again?
Um,
A breakup?
it ends when I finally break up with them.
Okay.
And then I'm happy by myself doing my own thing, and I feel like everything's getting better. And then all of a sudden, someone else, basically the same person, not the exact same person, these are different people, but basically the same person embodied in a different body
I see.
that I keep ending up with.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's so dumb. I know better too.
Not dumb at all.
Yeah.
No. I appreciate that. That was great. Thank you. Okay, pet peeves. We have 2 more and then we're just talking.
Bad table manners.
Like,
Yeah, I don't.
like elbows? Like elbows on the table?
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
Okay.
It'd be proper when we have tea.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, bad manners and
Like chewing with your mouth open and talking while you're eating and stuff like that.
yeah, I don't like that.
Nice. Okay. And then our last one. Generally, how do you feel in money terms? Like when people say, "I feel like $1 million right now." What would you generally think about your situation or your life right now on money? What do you feel?
I feel like I always have enough, but I am accumulating more in the future,
Okay.
Like I have enough. Like I have my own house and, I work at a grocery store, so I'm not hungry,
Okay.
But like I want bigger things.
You said you own. You said you own a house.
I don't technically own the house, but it is my house. I'm neighbors with my mom on land, like 20 acres of land. So I have my own house here.
What?
Yeah, so there's 2 houses out here, and I have a donkey and a goat.
What?
Yeah,
20 acres, just 2 properties, and you get one of those?
I do. Yeah,
Oh my goodness! How
yeah.
cool is that? It's like a farm.
It is on a little hobby farm, as they call it.
Wow, amazing! That sounds like a blast.
It is fun. That's why I like to go outside and just,
Yeah.
I can see all the stars at night.
Oh my God.
It is beautiful. But for some reason, I don't feel at home in Texas.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know. Something's calling me somewhere else.
Okay.
I don't know where. I don't know what.
All right. So let's get into that now, and because we're done with all the basic questions and stuff, let's get in a little bit deeper to your favorite movies.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I have sort of an idea of who you are, we can just sort of talk about your favorites and why they are grabbing you. Because I think that there is a true connection between a person and their favorite movies. I don't know if did you before you saw my TikTok. Obviously, that's probably why you're here now. Did you know that you had a sort of a subconscious connection, or are you
Yes.
curious about that, or are you okay? Tell me more.
No, I definitely knew. I even made a mental note I stared at all my movies and I was like, you know what is my favorite movie before I even saw your video.
Okay.
And I was like, and I saw Big Fish and I was like, oh yeah, that's my favorite movie. And I remembered that. I knew that, and I love these 4 movies specifically. I even stared again to see if there's anything else.
Okay.
I've always had a connection to movies in general.
Mm.
They are my whole, like, I would say that I prefer movies to music.
Yeah.
If someone asked me.
Yeah.
Like, they just, yeah, there's no words.
No words.
The only way that could be explained is through the movies. But yeah, I've always felt connected to it.
Unbelievable. When were you looking at your collection and you found you decided like
a few weeks ago.
Okay.
I knew it was my favorite movie, but I forgot. And I took a second look and I was like, oh yeah,
Wow.
Big Fish.
Okay.
It there's something about it. It's just a beautiful movie, and not everybody gets it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, it's weird, it's slow moving. I don't see that.
Mm. Excellent.
It's a beautiful movie.
Well, I'm so glad, that thought came into your head and you were like wondering because it helps me a lot. Okay, so I love that you sent me 4 movies. It helps a lot. It gives me a wider sort of picture and idea about what your favorites are.
I
And
think
go ahead.
like 2 of them are very similar, and the other 2 are very similar
Yes,
in different ways. So
completely. Yeah. Okay. So, like, obviously, Wanted and the Boondock Saints have their similarities.
yes, they are
Big Fish.
thrillers, action. There's a lot of guns and
Yeah. And so I love that because it shows that maybe you have 2 sides to you. I don't know. 2 sides, 4 movies, strangely two go to each other. And
yeah, I was noticing that. I don't know, because there's something inside me that like is drawn to be a badass and like save the city. I don't know.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, these films are telling you something. And
They, like the last line of Wanted, he's like, "What the fuck have you done lately?" It's like,
mhm.
man, what have I done lately?
You're like, I want to tie a bunch of bombs to a bunch of rats. Why haven't I done that already?
Come on, man. And peanut
Yeah.
butter? Genius.
Yeah. I remember that movie came out, and there was some people who really didn't enjoy it, and I was like, Wanted is so good.
Yes. Oh man, it is badass.
So,
If they can bend the bullet and slow things down with their mind, it's genius. I
yeah,
love it.
really cool. Okay, so I'm not really sure exactly where to go now, but I'm going to go for it. Um, let's talk about Big Fish and Alice
Talk about what?
Let's talk about Big Fish and Alice
Okay.
first, because those are your first 2. So those are your favorite 2 of all time, you would say.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, one thing that stands out to me right away was your father and Big Fish being about a boy's relationship with his father. Does
Hmm.
that come up at all in your idea of that?
Yeah. That could be something. Yeah.
Like this, the whole movie is sort of about a son trying to understand his father because he really doesn't know him very well.
Yeah.
The only
Wow.
yeah, yeah. The only way that he sort of can understand his father is maybe from other people or stories about his life. Yeah.
Yes, all I've ever heard was stories from my mom or my siblings that were around older than I was.
Yeah.
And I mean, he was a larger than life kind of person as well. Wow, I just realized
Isn't that sick?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, right when you said that you had a mom and your stepdad, something was like popped up in my head because I had no idea. But
Wow.
I think your lack of relationship with your father because of his passing might be the biggest thing about Big Fish and why it's your favorite.
You have a gift.
I didn't even know about. Can you tell me if you're comfortable why or how he passed?
Well, my mom is a nurse, and he was a social worker at the time. He did a lot of jobs.
Okay.
They took in foster children, and one of them, who was 15, decided he didn't really like my mom very much,
Mm-hmm.
and he pawned her earrings and bought a sawed-off shotgun, and he actually, I heard the story from my brother, who was 15 at the time and saw the whole thing. He was aiming the gun at my mom, and my dad pushed her out of the way, and he was killed in our house at a Christmas party. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. Actually, this painting behind me is a painting my grandmother did for my parents.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I bought it my whole life.
Okay, well, very, very heavy.
It is. It's heavy. I know. And I don't tell a lot of people that. They don't know that about me.
Okay. Well,
Like I've always thought my life was a soap opera since the beginning.
I mean, it's just, it's very unfortunate, and I'm so sorry for your family about that. But it also now the other two movies make a little bit more sense.
Yeah, I guess they do.
Just a little bit, because there's violence in your family's past.
Yeah.
Also, something is coming up right now. The James McAvoy's character. Did he have a father
Mm-hmm.
that was in the wanted group or in the assassin group, and he didn't know about his father very much, but his father's past was sort of coming to pull him in, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody made him believe that his father was the bad guy, but he was the one that's trying to save him throughout the whole movie. That he was part of this group trying to expose them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He also died saving him again. Yeah.
Sorry?
His dad, I believe, died saving him in the end too. In a way. Yeah.
That's pretty big as well for your life.
That is.
Wow.
I can see how talking through this really does open up a lot of things. Like,
yeah, like people don't really understand why their movies are speaking to them, but there's some serious truth there that people can't really get to, but it helps to talk through. So,
you know what else? The dad in Big Fist's name is Edward, and that is my dad's name, which I just kind of realized.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just realized that?
Well, I mean, I kind of noticed it, but I didn't really think anything of it. And the book I'm reading, The Five People Who Meet in Heaven, his name is Edward. Well, he goes by Eddie, but everybody calls my dad Eddie. Weird. Yeah. And apparently, I am most like him in my whole family. So my mom, my stepdad, everybody else is just kind of scientific and, kind of normal. And I'm quirky and I fly by the seat of my pants. And yeah, I dress up in different outfits.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that also points me a little bit towards Big Fish, because Big Fish is a quirky movie. It's very, very quirky.
Yeah, it's different.
It's very, very different.
But everything in it, it feels.
I'm just more blown away by what sort of we've talked about so far with your family. I mean,
There's a lot of connections, and
there's a lot of connections. So let's talk more. So yeah, the Boondock Saints. Let's bring the Boondock Saints in a little bit.
Okay.
Because one thing that I noticed there, and I mean, it's an recurring theme in most of your movies, is the idea of family heritage or family tradition. And the Boondock Saints, they have brothers, and they have, the family heritage of being Irish.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I think there's sort of both of those movies sort of touch on the theme of like fate. One sort of talks about it with a loom of fate in Wanted, and the
Mhm.
other talks about sort of fate in terms of like faith or religion.
Yeah.
So I thought that there was a tie there between the two movies.
I can see that. They both kind of deal with fate.
For sure.
But in Boondock Saints, they kind of take it in their own hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a lot of religious aspects in that too, but they're not doing everything by the book, they're like smoking outside the church and,
Yep.
being vigilantes essentially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Wanted and the Boondock Saints, the main characters they're not living the day-to-day life like normal people. They're living in their own way, outside of society, outside of the bounds of rules and social norms. And earlier you were talking about sort of the idea that you sometimes explain why people are okay with living the day-to-day and not searching for that bigger thing.
Yeah,
So I thought that was definitely something that into your life for sure.
definitely. I know there's something else out there. I don't know. If
Right
I
there,
myself in a slip.
and right, and with that response, you sounded just like Alice,
Yeah.
because she is discovering this path or this new world that she's discovered, but she doesn't know where to go exactly, what route to take. Right? She runs into Killer and the Cheshire Cat, and she doesn't know which way to go. And the Cheshires just grins at her and says, "It doesn't really matter."
It's easier said than done, though. I do feel like Alice right now, though. More so than I think I ever have.
Really?
Yeah. And I mean, even my mom will joke and be like, you stumbled down the rabbit hole or something, because she just knows that I'm like that.
What are you doing when she says that to you?
I take it as a compliment, but I don't think they really get it.
But when she says that to you, are you sometimes daydreaming, or are you lost in thought, or
Always. But I'm usually saying something that's a little bit weird.
ah,
Yeah.
little
All right.
killer,
Or I go off on a tangent and she doesn't really understand what I'm trying to say exactly.
oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. I mean, that's very Alice, right?
That is very Alice. I relate to her on so many levels.
You say no?
I relate to Alice on so many levels. Yeah.
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 And
I mean, especially, I love the Mad Hatter as well. He's my favorite, aside from Alice.
okay.
I dress up as him on Halloween.
Give me 1 sec. I gotta grab.
Okay.
I'm changing hats for right now.
Okay. Oh, that's amazing.
Originally, this is actually this is my Willy Wonka outfit, but
You dressed as Willy Wonka?
sort of. I dressed as CW this past Halloween.
So, like, CW meaning CBS Warner Brothers?
No, CW meaning me. That's my name.
Okay, that's what I figured. Your name is Corey.
Yes, my name is Corey. CW are my initials, and CW Studios is the studio that I created. and
Yeah.
you should take the tour. It's online, it's on the website, and you're gonna like it, I think.
Okay. Definitely.
I had to put my Mad Hatter hat on right now because we're getting into it.
Oh man, my hat's in the closet.
It's fine. I'm gonna go back to this one right now, but I just had
I
to,
look very authentic.
yes,
I love that hat.
because if you follow down your rabbit hole, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I just
I
thought
like it right here.
I thought that I should put my hat on.
I appreciate that.
Also, I was a little bit late to the meeting, and I did that on purpose.
Why?
I did that on purpose, Alice.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I
very late.
but I think I beat you to the meeting, so I can't. It doesn't really work as well. But I was late. I was late for a very, very, very important date.
No time to say hello, goodbye. You're late. You're late. You're late.
That's right. So this is so much fun.
Yeah.
So these movies really are saying something to you.
Yes. I mean, I would say mostly, especially Big Fish and Alice in Wonderland on my day-to-day basis.
Okay.
There's something like deep inside me, like in Boondock Saints and Wanted, like that's like a little bit further down, you know?
Yeah.
I think more of my personality and my desires are within these whimsical creations.
Okay.
But then, I don't know, like, I think I come across more to people as like ditzy kind of, even though I'm like highly intelligent, people seem to think that about me because I'm off kind of in my own world and I don't really have the words exactly to express in a way that they would understand.
Okay.
So, but I want people to kind of see me like this.
Sweet.
A little bit. I don't know. That's one thought I had.
So all 4 movies that you said are your favorites of all time,
Mm-hmm.
they all have one thing in common. They all have one underlying similarity between all 4 movies.
What's that?
Do you have any idea what that might be? Because I mean, there's 2 that are very similar and 2 that are very similar. They all come together in a very cool way in my eyes. For two sets of definitely different movies are coming together for me right now, and I wanted to see if you have any idea.
Maybe like fate and adventure.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it.
Taking fate into your own hands.
I like it. I like it. Okay. That's a great answer, actually. I'm going to write that down. Okay, so you want to hear what I was thinking?
Yes.
One thing that all of these 4 have in common is that all 4 of these characters, these main characters, I mean, technically you have Billy Crudup, you have Alice, you have James McAvoy, and you have the 2 brothers, right? So all 5 maybe characters.
Mm-hmm.
They all start their journey with an event or a friend coming into their life to show them or tell them about their lives in a way that sets them off their little journey.
Yeah. Someone else is telling them.
Right? You have in Big Fish, you have Billy Crudup's character seemingly living his life fine, but then there's an event that happens in which his father is on his hospital bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that launches him into this world, right?
Yeah.
You have Alice, who is seemingly in her regular day life, and who shows up in her life? The White Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had ears right now, but right? And then you have James McAvoy in Wanted. Angelina Jolie shows up
Oh yeah.
in his mundane life to wake him up and tell him about his father and his family heritage. And the Boondock Saints, you have, for them, it's a little bit different because, but it's similar because they are sort of guided by God's word, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of a fatherly figure.
Yeah.
That other people kind of tell you all about him, but you know, you have your own ideas about who God is.
Yeah.
You know?
Isn't there a scene where they both have a spiritual, are hearing a spiritual?
Yeah, they're like, they spend the night in a jail cell and they wake up from like the same thing at the same time, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have all these characters who are living their day to day, and then someone or an event happens that comes along and shows them or brings them along on their journey or their adventure or their self-discovery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this session right now is that for you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the only thing that comes to mind, how all four of these sort of relate. You have.
That's crazy that they do because they're so different.
Yeah. And so you have the whimsical.
My question is, though, I mean, I'm gonna have to figure this out on my own, but
No,
I mean, I like, what's my big thing? You know, I keep thinking I have had it already, or I don't know.
I'm here to show you.
Okay. That's a big task to take on there.
I'm your white rabbit. I'm your Angelina Jolie. I think that I can help try to make a bridge between these two worlds. Right? So you have your day-to-day life, your personality, where it's the one that everyone sort of interacts with, right?
Right.
You have Big Fish and Alice. And then you have me in between. You have this one-on-one where actually we've been going deeper. And then you have this sort of life, these two movies over here that talks more about maybe the parts that other people don't see, or your family history or heritage.
Yeah.
Right? So you have, this is a bridge. I'm the bridge between these two movies. Or
You are.
this one-on-one right now is me coming in to say, hey, there is something bigger for you, and I think you should come with me.
That is amazing. And the fact that you come in with the movies thing, it's like speaking to me in my own words, in my own world.
Yes, I speak in your same language.
Exactly.
I mean,
that's much appreciated. And now I've yet to meet anybody that speaks this language.
So, anyway, those are my thoughts on your favorites. I think they're like now more than ever, they're really speaking to me about who you are. And there's a few things that stand out in our questions that are that I think they're flagging me a little bit. I think there's places that we can go. I think we can definitely talk about your family history and your father, and perhaps why you're having the same maybe patterns with significant others in your life. I think that might be a relationship between those two things. And
Most likely. Yeah.
You know, I think on the other side of that bridge is sort of this thing, this dream that you are searching for. You're curious. You're curious about something that's bigger. But you don't know exactly what it is, right?
Yeah, and I felt that my entire life. I
Yeah.
mean, very, very young age.
Yeah.
I have just know there's something big out there for me. I am something amazing. Like, and I try to tell people that, and like, yeah, sure, yeah, you're special, yeah, but I don't think they see it the way I see it.
Okay. So tell me more.
Like, say for instance, my mom has known her whole life she wanted to be a nurse,
Okay.
and now she's a nurse,
Okay.
and she's happy she's a nurse. I tell her I have these big dreams to entertain people. That's just one thing.
Mm.
Um, I live in these fantasy worlds that I watch on in movies, and I'm very misunderstood. Even I don't even think I 100% understand, but I want to.
Okay.
I have a hard time communicating that to people.
Mm.
Um, I
When
mean, that's,
when you said that you were stuck earlier, right? You talked about you being stuck. Is it stuck in not knowing what you want to do, or not knowing what you should do, or not knowing what your thing is?
I don't know
Where is the
exactly
stuckness coming from?
what I should do. Like, what's the right path?
You
You
want to know,
know?
yeah, you want to know where the right path is.
Yeah, like which way should I go? And I know, like in Alice in Wonderland, it doesn't matter
Mm-hmm.
because they're both gonna lead to the same place essentially where
Yes.
you're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to waste my time. You know, I feel like I'm also at an age 25 where I feel like I'm running out of time and that I have all the time in the world. Always running out of time. Yes.
That's big. That's
It
big.
is.
It's just big to be aware of, because this thing right here runs our whole life,
Yeah.
but we don't have to.
Unfortunately.
We don't have to let it.
That's true. I
Um,
try not to pay attention to the clock.
yeah, there you go.
I try not to let it run my life. I like to live in a world where time doesn't really matter.
Yes, I love that. That's
Yeah.
amazing. I mean, that's what I've sort of dedicated my life to doing, is living without the clock.
So
And
you get it.
I get you.
Yeah.
Like those
People
things.
ask you what time it is. You're like, does it matter? Like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter where it matter. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you matter. The
Hmm.
thing that you've been focused on with your family and friends your whole life matters. Like, you are meant to do something,
Yeah.
and you are
I
here.
feel that.
Amazing, right?
Right.
Don't let others tell you differently. And
I don't. That's one thing that I don't. Like, they can't dull my sparkle.
okay,
And I wanted to say, you know,
yeah,
you have the CW studios.
yeah.
Well, I have thought of something on my own a long time ago, back in the day. My last name is Goodrow. So
Good.
I thought if I had my own film production company, it would be called Goodrow Bad Row Productions.
Ah, that's awesome. I'm writing that down. That's cool.
Goodrow Bad Row.
And Badro is spelled the same as your last name.
Yeah, Badro.
Sick.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I think Good Row, Bad Row, and CW Studios should work together.
Yeah. Do a collab.
Do a collab.
Create an adventure as big as life itself.
Yes.
A
I hear
cinematic journey.
exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
I always went to school at the New York Film Academy.
Okay.
I was gonna move to New York and everything, but you know, I got stuck again.
Okay. So was that a pattern, or what got you there? What got you stuck there?
Maybe just like a lack of motivation or knowing what to do next, or like it's not so much the fear of the unknown. Like if I move to a new place, I know I'll figure it out.
Okay.
It's more getting started and just putting just moving forward and going, just getting started, the motivation, like
Okay.
choosing the right path again.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. I really feel you. I completely understand where you're at. And I think that I can help. But unfortunately, I am running out of time, unfortunately.
Okay. Yes. No worries.
But I just think that I can help you in your situation. I think you and I together can find out what you want to do, what you're supposed to do. I have, in my recent past, in my recent life, found these things for myself without sort of knowing or having any idea of like how or which path to go. So I think that I can be of help there, because the whole reason that I'm making videos and trying to reach out to people is because I want to help them be in a place that they're following their dreams, their passions and ambitions. And I've recently had a burst of creative energy that set me off on a path that's going to do really big things.
I think that's really noble.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But really, the experience I've had is so incredible that I need to share it with other people. I want to bring the tools and the awareness that I've had brought into my life into yours and other people's lives. Because I want us all to be living the life that we want, and I want us all to be getting out of that mundane cycle and into a new life. I just want to tell you that I think I can help you.
That would be appreciated.
Go deeper on some of these. But yeah. Anyway, we'll leave it there, and we'll do a Q&A. If there's anything you want to ask me before we go, I'd love to help or answer questions you might have.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you.
Oh, yes. This has been so much fun.
It is fun. I loved it.
Like, it's almost like you get to know people even more by their favorite movies. So this has been just as much fun for me as it has for you.
Good. Yeah. It was really enlightening, and it's nice to speak to somebody who kind of speaks my language in a way.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
We're here for you.
Okay, next time I'm gonna have my hat.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay, so there's anything in mind?
You just tell me one, your first favorite movie. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie of all time is Good Will Hunting.
Oh, how do you like them apples? I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot, right?
That is a lot.
Yeah. It's been my favorite for quite a while, as long as, like I think right around like 13 or 14 I saw it, right in my adolescence, and there hasn't been one to knock it off the list. So
that does say a lot.
And I have a brother named Sean.
Whoa.
Yeah, he also is studying psychology. Yeah, it's weird. These things, people don't believe them. There's a connection here between our favorites. So that's my favorite. And you want to hear my top 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite of all time is Good Will Hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Second is Back to the Future.
Nice.
Yes.
I love Back to the Future.
Yay. Number 3 is The Fountain.
The Fountain.
Yes. Do you know The Fountain?
I don't think so.
It's a film by Darren Aronofsky,
Ooh.
the director of Black Swan and Requiem for a Dream.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I can get the vibe now. I've seen both of those.
For sure. You should check out The Fountain. You should check out The Fountain. And number 4 is The Truman Show.
The Truman Show. Ooh.
So those are my 4 babies.
Oh man. That's amazing. That says a lot to me too.
Cool.
Without knowing anything else.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yes.
Yeah. I like what you do there.
Well, thank you, Peyton. I like what you do over there.
Thank you, Corey.
This has been an absolute blast. I am on the edge of my seat. And
It's been a pleasure.
yeah, just getting to know you and what you're about has been super, super fun and fulfilling for me. So I thank you for taking the time.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Okay.
How do these sessions work? Like, how do we move forward from here?
Yeah, if you want to move forward, let's we can do some texting, and then we can chat if you want on the phone or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, I think if you want to go deeper, we can, and we'll chat off the call about it. How does that sound?
Yep. Well, Alice has got to follow the white rabbit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'll be stuck in the above ground world.
Well, I hope that this has been somewhat eye-opening or enlightening, and
Definitely.
I hope I can be that person in your life.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I knew I stumbled across your video for a reason. All my videos on TikTok lately have been that way, and yeah, it just said comment below your favorite movie. Let's go deeper. And if something was there, something's happening. He's got something to say about this movie.
I do. Oh, okay. One more thing before we go.
Okay.
On the other end of my pocket watch.
Oh.
You have a guess what it might be?
What would it be on the other side of your pocket watch? What is it?
Uh-huh.
Is it a rabbit or a hat?
Nope.
A tree.
Try your favorite movie.
It's a fish.
Close.
A big fish?
You're close. What goes into the water?
A tree?
What goes into the what does Billy Crudup's father put at the end of the line in Big Fish?
Oh, a fishing pole.
Yeah, but what's on the end of what's the bait?
A worm, a catcher thing, a hook.
You're close. You're so close. What does the father use to catch the biggest fish?
Oh, gold. A gold ring. Whoa. What?
There it is.
Do you do magic too?
Mm-hmm. This is my magic trick right here. These two.
Whoa. Oh man, were you also obsessed with Angel as a kid?
No, but I just thought because this is your favorite movie, these are your 2 favorite movies. I thought I would do something fun.
That was perfect.
But anyway, thank you so much.
I appreciate that.
This has been a blast.
Thank you so much. That made my whole life.
It's like best friends, right?
Yeah.
Literally, we were strangers, and now we have this space. It's just so nice.
It is. It's cool.
Awesome. And then yeah, check out me on my socials if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of going on. Yeah, just hit the.
Cool.
You can go on the Beacons page on my TikTok if you want.
Mm-hmm.
The link that you used to book me, you can search that page, and it's got all my stuff. And yeah, and then you can always text me. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I look forward to more.
I hope you have a great weekend out there in Texas.
I will try my best.
Okay. All right. Well, enjoy
Have a good
the property.
weekend in
Yes,
California.
Cali. I won't be able to see the stars, but we're doing just fine out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Peyton. Thank you
All
so much.
right.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay?
Corey.
Of
Have a good
course.
night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.